Welcome back to another video. We're going to be talking about Birmingham City v Millwall. Gary Rowett coming back to the city. Is he going to get the 3 points? Let's wait and find out. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the stats again. We're going to talk about head-to-head, last 6 meetings against Birmingham and Millwall, the last six home games for Birmingham, the last 6 away games for Millwall, potential team lineups, and of course my final score prediction, which I'll be giving you at the end of the video, so stay tuned to that. Let's go. So the head-to-head, Birmingham City v Millwall, November 30th 2019. That was a 1-1 draw. We drew again away from home 0-0 February 26th. That was we drew at home 0-0 November 28th 2020. We lost away 2-0 February 17th 2021. This was we lost again 3-1, heavy defeat, that is December 4th 2021, and we drew at home 2-2 April 23rd 2022. We haven't beaten Millwall in our last 7 league matches against them. Not the best track record, but one thing I can say is if we move on to here, last 6 home games for Birmingham, we've only conceded 4 goals in our last 6 games, which has been absolutely fantastic. So let's run through some of these games. Birmingham City v Wigan, we lost 1-0 on August 20th, that was. And then we lost against Norwich 2-1. We drew 0-0 to Coventry. We beat Bristol City 3-0 comfortably October the 8th, that was. We drew 1-1 to Burnley, and we beat QPR 2-0. Comfortable win, and we were absolutely brilliant. 2 fantastic goals from Trusty and Longello. One thing I will add though is that although we played brilliant, I think we still need to improve on certain aspects of our game. We had 35% possession at home against QPR. I think at home we need to start controlling the tempo of the game and controlling how the opposition play. I think if we have more possession, it's going to limit the opposition from getting shots at goal or trying to hurt us. We had 7 shots against QPR on Friday and only 3 on target, and QPR had 15 shots and 4 on target. On another night it could have been a different story. So I think moving forward, I think we need to control possession and dominate games at home. We're going to move on to the last 6 away games for Millwall. They lost to Norwich 2-0 August 19th 2022. They lost to Burnley 2-0 August 30th. They lost to Blackburn Rovers 2-1. They drew to Rotherham October 5th 2022. They beat Bristol City 2-1 October 15th, and recently they lost to Huddersfield 1-0. Not the best track record they have away from home. A lot of losses there, so let's hope that we can capitalize on that on the night at 7:45 kickoff, that is. Now we're gonna look at potential team lineups, and as I was talking about the lineups, you guys can reminisce on of course the goals that we scored on Friday night. So I think we're gonna play a 3-5-2 with John Ruddy in goal, 3 at the back. I think the centre backs, the back line has been so solid, including John Ruddy in goal, and that's going to be Sanderson, Dean and Trusty. And then we're going to have the 2 wing backs, and then the 3 midfield, which is going to be Maxime Colin, Longello on the left, Chong, Hannibal and Bielik. And as you can see here, Longello has been absolutely brilliant again. His goal was brilliant on Friday night. And obviously Maxime Colin always gives you a 7 and 8 out of 10, never lets you down. And our 2 front players, I think it stays the same. They've been really good. Scott Hogan and Troy Deeney up top. Scott Hogan is our top goal scorer with 7 goals, and Troy Deeney, of course, our captain, our leader. He's been really good. And all I can say is, like I said, we've conceded 4 goals in our last 6 games, which has given us a platform to build on. And we've had many clean sheets, and also the additions of the likes of, like I said, John Ruddy in goal, Harley Dean coming back into the team, has really helped us in terms of clean sheets. And of course, this man here saving a penalty, John Ruddy, absolutely brilliant. And if we can do that on Wednesday night, we definitely have a chance. So now we're going to talk about Millwall. I think potentially they're going to play a 4-2-3-1. This is the setup that they went for against Huddersfield. It may change, but I think a 4-2-3-1 is what they're going to go for. With Long in goal, a back 4 of McNamara, Cresswell, Cooper and Scott Malone. 2 holding midfielders, Shackleton and Mitchell. 3 in front of them of Volksheimer, Fleming and Styles, and the lone striker is going to be Bradshaw. Now I'm going to play you a small video of that's just going to talk and analyze exactly how they're potentially going to play and how they're going to try and frustrate us to be compact, narrow, and try to hit us on the break. But I think we can actually do the opposite. So here's a video of that, and then I'll give you my score prediction. So now we're going to talk about Millwall potentially setting up in a 4-2-3-1. This is how they played against Huddersfield Town away, where they lost 1-0. So here we can see Millwall, the way they're potentially going to set up against us on Wednesday night. They've got their back 4 here, the midfield 2, and the front 3. And Bradshaw is just out the picture here. You can't see him here, but you can kind of tell they're narrow, they're tight, they're compact, and I could probably say maybe around 25 yards between the back 4 and the front line. And one way I can tell, I can actually show you, is by the blades of grass. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So around 25 yards, give or take some, but this is how I think they're going to set up, and that's how I think they're going to try and play throughout the match, to try and frustrate us, to be compact, and to try go on a counter-attack. Here again, I'm going to talk about how we can exploit them, and where I think their weaknesses is going to lie if they play a narrow 3 and a holding 2 with 1 up front. We're going to have numbers at the back. It's going to be a 3 against 1 at the back, where we can play around and basically tire the lone striker if that's the way they want to set up. And then the spaces are going to be wide. Okay, the space are going to be here and over there for Maxime Colin, and this side for Longello, where we can potentially get Hannibal, Chong, and of course that may be our holding midfielder Bielik here. And you can see how already the Millwall are looking a bit stretched and not compact anymore. So potentially this is where we can hurt them. As you can see here, this could be Longello, this could be Chong getting it in these wide areas, and lucky finish there, but nonetheless it's a goal. Another way where I think we can hurt them, Millwall is on the attack here, and Huddersfield looking very solid, very compact, very sure of themselves. Of course, they're their home team. You can see here they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bodies behind the ball. Millwall attacking with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 9 players for Huddersfield, plus the goalkeeper, which is 10. And I think we can definitely hit them on the counter-attack, as Huddersfield shown here. And I think we're a much better team than Huddersfield. And I think we have more pace, we have more power within the team to really break and to go down the throat soon as we win it. And now we move on to my score prediction for the night. I think we have more than enough to go and beat Millwall, and I'm going for a 2-1 win to Birmingham at home. I think Millwall are going to come to this game. They're going to try and frustrate us, be compact, be narrow, but I think we have too much right now, and I'm going for a 2-1 score. So keep right on, and I'll see you on Wednesday. I'm out. Peace.